Alright, hi. So I'm going to this time be doing a video on Tales of Xillia. Basically I've got like a very sort of mixed feelings about the Tales series in general, but I actually quite like basically I like Xillia and I like Tales of the Abyss, and they're the only two ones. I've not really played enough of Xillia 2 to have an opinion, and I also don't know if I'm going to do like a full series or whatever, but I'm just going to start off, see how it goes. And so obviously I've completed this game before, and I'm going to be jumping into the New Game Plus version of it, just to because I always like the idea of the New Game Plus in the Tales games, but I never actually end up doing it. So basically, your performance. And this is across a lot of the games, basically every one of the ones I've played. When you're sort of like, you do things in the game which earn you grade points, and of course the system's different every time. But it, well, as it says here, it allows you to pick things, allows you to buy things from your game to carry across to the new one. So what I've decided, I think, is I'm bringing 5 times experience, double gold, and maximum AC +1. Of course, the thing is that for everything you don't bring across is going to... Because obviously 5 times experience is going to make it a lot less grindy, but there are other things I might have to grind out later, like shop levels, where you... Well, I'll explain it all later. I'll just start the game as it is, and inherit art usage. You might as well. But yeah, let's begin and see how it goes. So I'll start at hard. I think you can change the difficulty level later, as far as I'm. Anyway, let's go.
The spirits are dying. I fear the power of Spyrix is behind this. We should investigate. So how long has it been? 6 years? Time sure flies. Come. Fenmont awaits.
Dreams and wishes are fulfilled. Such is the life of all who live in Res and Maxia, where hope springs eternal. The spirits have the power to bring man's wishes to fruition. And in turn, those wishes preserve and protect the spirit's livelihood. Therefore, it could be said that Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits, is in fact the guardian of all things. In this world, no known evil exists that could threaten this harmonious cycle. But if one did, perhaps it might lurk in the hearts of men.
Hey! Oh! So sorry! Hey! Sorry! I gotta move.
Alright, so you get to pick who is your kind of protagonist for the game. So Jude is generally the character who's considered to be the correct choice. If you pick him, then the story makes more sense. But I'm going to go with Mila for this because I've not played as her. When I say I've not played as her, I haven't chosen her at the beginning. You can actually play as, if you've not played a game in the series before, you can play as any of the characters in your party, usually.
I sense it up ahead.
Whoa! Hi.
Just keep quiet, and I won't need to hurt you.
Wait, why are you breaking into the lab? What are you...
That's strange. What part of keep quiet didn't you understand? So, ready to hold your tongue now? So much noise. Could you try coughing quietly? What are you doing here anyway?
Can I talk? I dropped something. I was just picking it up, see? What are you up to? The guards will be here any second.
That's why I need to hurry, and you need to go home, before they arrest you for trespassing. Yes, the lesser spirits in this area have gone silent as well. That power anomaly we felt when it happened, the one that absorbed the spirits, its source is here. Why do humans persist in seeking power that could destroy the world? They don't need Spyrix to survive. Yes, it must be their work. That's my gut reaction anyway. Mind you, it's not just any gut reaction. It's Maxwell's instinct. Isn't that enough? Look, that's enough talk for now. Let's find the Spyrix.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Shh. No need to make a scene. Cooperate and I'll go easy on you.
Intruder! You're under arrest!
Next. Who's next? You would still be alive had you minded your own business.
I should probably just make a save now quickly, just so I've got one. Also sort of limit the risk of me accidentally saving over my my endgame file.
Let's end this.
See, the problem is that
Sword rings true.
the amount of tutorial pop-ups I've had in the Tales games is a big problem for me. I tend to zone out because, especially when you've got it like there at the, they tend to pop up at the end of random encounters, and it's a bit annoying. And I tend to skip them, and they tend to have important information that I should probably not be skipping.
Yes, it's certainly a big facility, but we'll find it if we search hard enough. Look at the size of this place. They must be working on something big. Try fire! Far too easy.
Huh?
Who's next? Far too easy. Honestly, with all of you around, what is there to fear? That boy looked like he was scared half to death. I hope I would.
So basically when you're in battle as Mila, you can do like regular attacks like this, or you can summon the spirits she's got with her to also attack using them. I'll equip the other ones as well, Fireball. And wind ones. So I've going the other way.
Far too easy.
Obviously, all the intricacies of the battle system I tend to forget because of the problems I have. Oh yeah, where am I meant to go for this? I just got to find the Spyrix, and I can't remember. Is it that door up there I need to go through? Because I know that I need to go up here some point.
In here?
Oh, quit trying to act calm.
It's that girl!
Ha ha! So you're the visitor I heard about. This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first!
Run!
I'll rip that pretty face of yours to pieces!
I prefer you didn't.
You're...
Who the hell are you?
I don't have time to explain. Leave now and I may spare you from any bodily harm.
Like hell? Blazing ring!
Demon fish! Healer!
How unfortunate.
Farewell!
That's it!
Stop! Farewell! Freak! Healer!
Have some of
So I'll just quickly switch to Jude if I can. Alright, I don't know if I can right now. I think I can only do it later on, evidently, then. But, basically, Jude has this ability to sort of like, if he dodges an attack, then he will appear around the back of an enemy, so like warp around the back of an enemy. It's just a fun thing to do. But yeah, I'm really struggling with things to say, partly because I'm not amazing at the battle system in these, and I just kind of have a surface level, maybe a little bit more than a surface level, because obviously I played through the game.
Lord of Fire.
I can't believe you were able to summon him.
So this is
So there's a certain amount you just get by osmosis.
Whoa.
I told you to go home. Don't tell me you live here.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
Is this the work of the Spyrix?
The what-ix?
Could it be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits?
You really need to go home. Someone might not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble. The Spyrix must be somewhere else.
Hey, wait! I'm kinda trapped here. If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but... Can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy? You don't look that much older than me. My name's Jude Mathis.
I'm Mila. Mila Maxwell.
Right, is there anything I can get from here? Ah, yes. So they've got like this sort of like skit system where characters will talk around events that are happening, and also sort of like general world type stuff. And it's probably one of the Tales series' strengths, I feel, especially since in the more recent games they actually have voice acting.
And for good reason.
So.
You were almost killed.
I'm a civilian. Why would she attack me like that?
I don't think she's part of Rashigol's army.
If she's not a soldier, then what is she doing at a military facility?
An ironic question for you or I to ask, don't you think?
I see your point. Did you kill her?
I'm not sure. I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the Four not to overdo it.
I'm not really following you.
Are you finished here?
Huh?
I assume you had some reason for coming to this place.
I was worried because Professor House hadn't come back. But he's...
One of the people who died while connected to that machine?
Yeah. I can't believe it. The professor had been so excited about the request from Orda Palace.
I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Huh? Oh, wait for me!
Yeah, especially this intro bit makes a lot more sense when you're playing as with Jude as the main character, because it starts off as him in the Heavenly. There's nothing up here for me to get. I thought there was. It starts off with him at the hospital you saw in the anime cutscene before.
What's going on?
Our Lilium orbs are shining.
I've been wondering what this thing is since I set off. My handmaid told me I had to carry it with me.
Well, it comes in handy if you face monsters. It gives you the power to fight them. I got one myself when I left home, just in case. So, that's how it works. This is actually my first time developing it too.
I see. So it's a tool that taps into inherent abilities. I imagine that powerless humans never leave home without them.
You talk as if you're not human yourself.
But yeah, that so like the between the two scenes where Mila and Jude are together. His other scene also gives sort of like better context for what's going on. So that's sort of like a recurring problem with when you're playing as Mila, because the first time I tried playing it, I tried playing as Mila, and then people told me that I should be playing as Jude, so I did that. And yeah, but I've heard that some later things are better as Mila, but they don't make as much sense.
It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
I'm sorry?
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What? Come on, you're totally human. You look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
The form you created? So you're that Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, ruler of elements.
You don't believe me?
A person claiming to be a spirit? It's a bit much to swallow.
Then how do you humans prove your identities to each other?
Well, by showing identification, I guess. I have a medical school ID card.
Ah, then I doubt that I'll be able to prove my identity to your satisfaction. I wouldn't even know where to apply for a spirit ID card.
Is it really okay for me to be following this person? Watch out! Die!
Who's next?
Die! Die! Fireball!
This is the power of Maxwell.
I'm trying to remember if standing at the save point. Yeah, see, it revives fallen characters. Should probably do the Xillia mob thing that I skipped the tutorial of. Basically, this is a lot like the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X, but it's more like it's a web essentially. It sort of goes outwards. I'm inclined to just go with the auto thing. Just because I often like to have things like that taken care of for me. So, thanks.
Who's next? Far too easy.
Watch out!
Who's next? Far too easy. Excellent.
So one thing that so basically you'll see there's a number. So like to the right of where my HP is, that's my I don't know if it's TP or something like that. It basically does my arts. It is what I use for my arts, but doing physical attacks will sort of restore that. But then also you see where there's like that that sort of like sword and a number. That's my AC, and my AC is essentially like a combo count, and that's one of, and if you remember, that's one of the things that I increased when I was carrying stuff over to New Game Plus, so I can like do one extra hit per combo. I think it, from what I remember, it increases over time as you level up, although I'm not sure if it's like directly related to leveling or what. In any case, I'm mostly just trying to get like the feel for hard mode at the moment, because obviously Jude died in that sort of like, I don't even know if I'd call her a boss battle, but I'll do one more and then walk through the door. Oh yeah, and one thing that they added to Xillia specifically was the ability to quick save. You can only, it's not like a suspend save like a lot of quick save systems are in games, but it's just the idea that you can only do one save, and also, but it's just the idea that you can save anywhere, which of course is a problem in a lot of RPGs, that, you know, if you've only got like 5 minutes, you can't, you know, you can't really do anything, because you need to find a save point to make sure that you've still got, you can just like continue and stuff. Alright, so let's continue on. At least I think this is where I'm meant to be going anyway.
I always wanted to live up to Professor House's expectations, but now he's dead. What are you doing?
I'm cuddling you.
Why?
I read it in a book. When humans are upset, they feel better when you cuddle them.
What book was that?
A mother's eyes, a mother's touch.
That sounds like a book about child rearing. I'm not a baby.
This technique has no effect on you? Humans are so complicated.
Well, I guess I do feel a little better. Thank you.
So it does work.
Huh?
Wait, doesn't this lead deeper inside? We're not heading to the exit?
No.
There's something seriously wrong here. Shouldn't we get out?
I'm aware of the danger, but there's something I must find. I'm afraid I can't escort you out before then.
Sure. After all, I was the one who asked to go with you. What's so funny?
It's nothing. When my business here is done, I promise to see you safely out of here. There's no need to worry.
Thanks.
So yeah, even in the Tales games with like the weaker storylines, the character development is often, you know, something that sort of helps carry you through. But yeah, as I said, I've played quite a few of them. What have I played? Abyss, Vesperia, Graces, Hearts, and I didn't like any of them. I thought Vesperia was okay, but it just didn't. The story didn't grab me. Graces, I had a very, very bad time with, and I think that's mainly to do with me just not understanding the battle system. I find that when it's like a 2D battle system, well, sort of like the targeting is side on with this, like in Vesperia, like in Abyss, I tend to like the battle system a lot more. As such, I'm also kind of a little bit confused by what was the recent one, Tales of Xillia, a lot. Hearts I liked for the first hour, and then I had really big problems with how they treated my favourite character in it. Kohaku Hearts, I think her name is. And then something happens to her which basically means that her emotions start flying around and infecting people. Sorry, not necessarily people, but like entire towns. And it's a little bit like, come on, do we need to do this? I mean, I refer to it today as Tales of Super Princess Peach, because it is that kind of like really level.
This is the power of Maxwell.
But yeah, the way that these work is that they are you can, you know, as I said, like at least later on, you can like jump between, because you can jump between the characters. Similarly, you can plug in an extra controller and you can control each of the characters. So yeah, if you want to play an RPG, but like would like to be able to do it in co-op, then well, this is an option, because obviously there's not many options for that. There's I mean, I know of the Mana series, but I don't know of many other options, especially not of like a JRPG kind of ilk. You know, obviously like a Diablo or whatever is probably a bit more common. Sorry, I'm just enjoying doing the random encounters at the moment. So yeah, each Tales game tends to have its own sort of like universe level stuff going on. So and that tends to be like the make or break for whether I'm going to be interested in it as well. So obviously we've had a little bit of the talk about the Spyrix and the world of the spirits and humans and how they interconnect. Abyss had probably my favourite one, because that's sort of like a religion of scientists singing hymns about the Higgs boson.
Yeah, I studied self-defense when I was a kid.
They say that even the best trained soldiers may panic in the face of actual combat. Yet you seem completely together.
Well, I had a friend I trained with who used to shout "sparring time" and attack me out of the blue. So it's probably thanks to her.
I see.
I'd always wind up on the ground covered in bruises.
I'm sorry to dredge up such painful memories.
What? No, it's not like that.
Don't all bullied children say that?
Bullied? That's not what... Wait. Was it?
Out of our way. My sword rings true.
Yeah, it's weird how sort of different everyone's experience seems to be, both of each game in the series and the series generally. Even fans of the series tend to have entries they hate, and they don't necessarily agree with everyone else on them. But yeah, and then I was like, because I've had problems with Graces taking me about double the amount of time it took for most other people. I was then sort of like checking in with people when I was playing Xillia to make sure that I wasn't spending too long on certain things. I should probably, if I'm going to keep talking, I should probably try and see if I can do more random encounters, but it doesn't seem like on the map that there's anyone left here. But yeah, and so like I find out that someone has like spent dozens of hours farming for stuff, and I was like, and I didn't know. There's a lot of hidden aspects of the game, it seems like, but they don't seem to be hidden to anyone else.
What is that?
A Spyrix weapon. I knew it.
The Lance of Kresnik? That's the name of the sage from the Genesis Age. Huh? What are you doing?
So this is what humans call irony. Naming this weapon after Kresnik. Listen up! We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the 4 great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell? What are you doing here?
You are really starting to make me angry!
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering, it's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes!
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with!
Are you gonna try and stop it? Do you know what you're doing?
That's it!
Mila! Look down!
Stop! Or you'll be dragged in with it!
Huh? The 4 spirits? Wait. Take Mila and then run? Huh? What? What are you trying to do? You okay? Guess swimming isn't one of your powers, huh?
It's not as easy as Undine makes it look.
So you really have lost the power of the four great spirits. What are you gonna do now? There's no way you could destroy that device without their power.
You have a point. Perhaps if I were to return to Nia Khera. Listen, you've been a great help, Jude. Thank you. You should go home now.
Wait!
You must be the intruder!
If I said I wasn't, would you let me pass?
Mila!
How foolish, Jude. You should have gone home like I asked.
You in cahoots with her?
What? Haven't you ever wielded a sword before?
Of course. But I always relied on the Four's power to guide my arm. It feels quite different without their help.
Come quietly or else.
I can't believe I'm doing this! Focus! Demon Fist Firebomb!
All clear.
What's gotten into me?
You saved me again, Jude. Thank you.
Listen, you'd better get out of Fenmont while you can.
Right. You have my gratitude.
The city entrance is always crawling with police. You'd be safer heading to the Sea Haven.
The Sea Haven.
You don't know where it is, do you? This way.
I'm sorry to have put you in this situation.
It's okay.
Fenmont. The city built upon spirit arts. I must say it's quite the spectacle.
The Sea Haven is on the opposite side of the city from here. We need to go towards the Central Plaza first. We can only get to the Sea Haven via the path that leads to Talum Medical School. After crossing the Central Plaza, turn right at the first corner.
If Ifrit were here, I'd never have to be drenched like this.
You two! Stop right there!
Huh? What's going on?
Doctor? Dr. Jude? From a medical school?
Mr. Eldon? Is that you? What's going on here?
I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary, but I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute! We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy number one.
So much for that. It looks like they're not listening.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
Think your next move over carefully, Doc. The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
Well, aren't these military types brave? Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
Who are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. Your lovely lady friend's about to set sail, you know.
Wait, but I...
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an X-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face... execution.
What? Execution?
Look at them!
Come on. I hope you're sturdier than you look.
What's going on here?
The military's doing drills or something on shore. We were just getting out of their way. Come on, do you really think a pipsqueak, a pretty girl, and a dashing man like me would be up to no good? It's Alvin.
Huh?
That's my name. You said that you're Jude, right?
Yes, sir. And this is Mila.
Hang in there, kid. That captain needs to lay off a bit. Is he planning to grill us the entire voyage?
What do you expect? We don't have any sort of identification.
Speak for yourselves.
I can't believe we're heading to Azul.
Look, we're leaving Fenmont's Spirit Climb. You said you're a med student. Didn't expect that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you save us? What's in it for you?
Well, cash, of course.
How does saving us make you money?
Simple. I figure you must be in serious trouble if the military's after you. Now that I've swung to your rescue and impressed you with my daring do, I can charge you for my services.
Charge us what? I'm nearly broke.
Same goes for me, I'm afraid.
Seriously? I take more than just cash, you know. Don't you have any precious metals? Jewels? Rich relatives about to croak?
Nothing on me. Everything happened so fast.
I doubt I have anything that would sell for a high price either.
What exactly do you do, Alvin? You look like a soldier, but you sure don't act like one.
You're on the right track, kid. I'm a mercenary. It's better than being a soldier. We don't have to follow orders. We set our own hours, and we help people. For a price.
Well, it would seem like you helped us for free.
Well, It's a risk of the trade. Maybe I'll find some paying customers in Anjou.
Sorry about that.
Charity work. Wonderful. Are we there yet?
It's hard to believe we're in a whole different country, although it feels just like home.
Well, this part of Anjou is hardly what I'd call exotic.
Huh. Hey, there's a map. Let me check it out for a bit.
Brave kid. The way he plays it cool.
Decided to make the best of it, has he? He's not as immature as he looks.
Would it kill you to show a little concern? I mean, you dragged him into this, right?
He insisted on helping me. I told him again and again to go home, but he wouldn't listen. He's here of his own accord.
I see. He believes he got himself into this mess, so now he has to put on a brave face. Either way, he's still acting like an adult.
North of here.
So? You leaving now?
No. Alvin, you must be well versed with the sword. Mercenaries like you must have some battle chops.
Well, yeah, of course.
Could you teach me how to use one? I don't have the 4 to back me up anymore. If I can't wield a sword, what's left?
The 4? Not sure I follow. But I'd be more than happy to teach you. If only you had some cash.
So you won't help?
Here, how about we make some moolah while I train you?
What do you mean?
Well, there's got to be some paying customers here in the Sea Haven, right? Let's take a look around. Hey there. You've got a request, right? How about letting us handle it?
Oh, you're mercenaries. Oh, perfect timing.
What kind of request?
Someone's got a problem with monsters, and we get paid to solve their problem.
Oh. So by taking on these jobs, you get the reward and I get the practice.
Right. Everybody wins. Well, except the monsters. Okay, hit us with the details.
Some monsters we've never seen before are lurking near a lake west of the Sea Haven. A lot of people depend on that lake for water, so those monsters have become a real nuisance. I'm looking for someone to exterminate the beasts.
What's the reward?
Cash, of course.
You heard the woman. Thoughts?
Sounds fine to me. Fighting monsters will be good training.
Excellent. Now these beasts are no pushovers, so please watch yourselves.
About your sword training. The monsters aren't just going to stand there like training dummies, you know? We should go over some basics first.
I appreciate it.
Ready your sword. Well, that'll do.
You have my gratitude.
Shall we go?
Wait, Jude. Take a moment to consider your situation. You don't have to stay with me anymore, you know.
Right.
Now that we've crossed the border, it'll be a while before any pursuers from Rashugal get here.
What are you suggesting?
Just that he still has some time to think things over.
Sorry, I'll make up my mind by the time you set off.
Okay, very well. Let's go and complete that request.
You thought you were doing the right thing. Now you're on the run. That's a pretty tough lesson for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I brought it upon myself.
This was surging with mana when they activated their so-called Lance of Kresnik. So this must be the key they used to arm it. Do you want something?
Whoa, hold your fire. I come in peace. Can't a mercenary have a friendly chat with his clients?
That much is fine. But when you want to chat, you needn't hold your breath and sneak up behind me.
Sheesh. You make me sound so unsavory. Do you berate poor Jude like this too?
I don't intend to berate anyone. That was never my intention.
Do try to be gentle with him. Boys can be so vulnerable.
That's a surprisingly tender sentiment.
That's what it says on my business card. The mercenary with a heart of gold.
Those are good words to live by. Although, with a motto like that, I can't imagine you'd live very long.
Not the type to sugarcoat things, are you?
So before I set out, how much gold do I have? Right. Let's see if I can get any weapons. Basically, the idea is that you have to sort of invest in... See, that's what shop expansion is. You need to... Well, yeah, you do those things. You donate materials or gold, or you just buy items, and then it will sort of expand what they've got in stock. So what they've got in stock at the moment is just the starting weapons. So I'll try expanding them. No, I'll see what materials first. Let's see if we can just push it over to 4 by how much gold would I need for that? So I've got enough for 2 of the 3 weapons anyway. I'll do Mila's because obviously I'm playing as her. And yeah, let's go with Jude as well. Of course, the thing is you can sort of put more investment into...
to intensify the winds they catch. What a clever idea. Human spirit arts can be very impressive.
You can either sort of like invest in multiple ones, or you can put all the thing into one. But then I think that gear and stuff like that they sell is also gated by progression through the story, so it doesn't work all the time.
My Lilium orb is shining.
Mine too.
Wait, you two have orbs too? Great! We should try linked combat.
What's that?
Lilium orbs are handy things. They let you sense your companion's intent. That's a huge advantage in battle. You can coordinate your thoughts to pull off combination attacks. We call this linking.
Sounds great, but how do we do it?
Try it and see for yourself. Focus your consciousness into the Lilium orb.
Let's finish this quickly.
So I just have to tap. Basically you tap a direction based on who's on it, who's where on the thing at the bottom of the screen, and then you'll sort of link with them, and then it gives you new abilities. So as you can see, when I'm sort of like doing this scan mode here, different linkages help with different enemy types. I see, because I skipped that tutorial, I've forgotten something about it. I think that Alvin is good for like against heavy enemies. I'm just gonna link with Jude for now. Can I switch to Jude? Yeah, there we go. Switch to Jude. I'm gonna see if I can do his dodge attack now. Not attack. And I might as well equip the abilities in case I ever do play as him again. Yeah, I always have the I should probably set that as the up thing for the right stick as well, just in case. Cerberus Strike I always have left and right. Let's just switch to Alvin. So linking with Alvin.
Victory born from cooperation and friendship. Not bad, right?
Yes, I quite like it.
I feel much better knowing I'm not fighting alone.
Right there with you, buddy.
That wasn't too bad. Watch out!
Here we go.
Ready?
Got it. Here we go.
Yeah, that thing where I'm doing there with where I do an art, and then it basically you can press R2 and it does a linked art. Sorry, I need to rearrange Mila's. So I've got other things. Wind Lance, Flame Ring. An area of earth burned to oblivion holds circle to cast it or release it early to knock. Yeah, that's what Mila's ability is, that there are like 2 abilities for every like charge attack. There's like a hold it down until it finishes the cast, or hold it down less, so then it will do a different attack. I don't remember what everyone else's abilities are though.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
Whoa, hey now.
Excellent.
Just keeps getting better.
How's that new spirit art of yours, Mila?
I don't think you'll be disappointed. Let the Inferno engulf. Let the Inferno engulf you.
I'll handle it. And finished.
Hey, Alvin, about your weapon.
You've got an eye for good steel. This is one heck of a blade.
Actually, I meant the other one.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it channels fire spirits and projects their arts at foes.
Yeah, something like that.
That's incredible. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I see how it is. You're the envious type. Stare all you want, kid. I ain't giving it up.
You don't have to treat me like a child.
Oh, come on. I'm just yanking your chain.
So for the next battle, I think I'm going to mess around with the tactics. I don't tend to mess around with them much. It's just like a little bit here and there. So for now, I'm going to make sure that they consume, they generally conserve TP, just so that they can I can enable them to go give it their all later on and stuff like that. Link often. Yes, I'll have Jude prioritise healing because he's the only one that has healing arts at the moment. These seem okay for now. Yeah, see, actually it's probably best if I do that. Focus attacks. Just so we can get enemies down at the time.
Got it.
Flame, come forward.
I'll cover you. I have your back.
I think I'm going to remove that from Flame Ring from there because it's a little difficult to cast, and move it to there because I keep on accidentally pressing for Fireball instead. Why is it that she keeps auto-guarding? Is that a thing I've equipped?
Okay, it's over. Let's end it. Okay.
Onward.
That wasn't too bad.
What was I going to do again? There was something. Oh, never mind. Guess I'll find out in a sec.
Okay.
This mode that I've triggered at the moment, I think this allows me to just do arts infinitely, or like specifically linked arts. It's one of the two. Obviously it doesn't last very long.
Is fighting the only answer?
And I have awakened yet another level of hidden talent. You know, I think there used to be a town around here. Want to take a peek?
But we haven't completed our job yet.
Come on, school's out. Your homework doesn't have a due date anymore. When you accept a request, you can take it at your own pace.
Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works. The whole reason you took the request was to pay my fee, right? If you see another opportunity to make a few bucks, feel free to make that the priority.
I had been planning to get you paid in Nia Khera.
That's so? Well, you're the client. At the end of the day, it's your call.
And one of the problems that Xillia has is that a lot of the sort of like the fields type areas look very similar to this one.
Let's see.
What are you up to?
Just trying to organize all of my notes for my thesis.
Those in the books at a time like this? You sure are studious.
Yeah, probably a waste of time. I'm sure I've already been expelled being an X-marked criminal and all.
Ah, cheer up, kid. If I get a chance, I'll testify to the military and the school on your behalf. Shouldn't be hard to make the case that you're just a poor kid who got sucked into this.
Thanks. But aren't you a wanted criminal too?
Ah, that. I guess I did flee along with you.
So if we get captured, I'll testify for you. I'll tell them that you're nowhere near as shady as you look.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Switch to Jude for a little bit, just because I don't seem to be doing very well as Mila. I tend to play her mainly later on in the game. Obviously, early on it's quite good to practice with Jude because he's so fast. Just looking. Doop, doop, doop. And of course, Alvin's the opposite. As well equip his arts as well. Guardian Field, what's that do? Heal nearby allies, oh right.
Guardian Field! I'll help you if you fall.
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Alright, so this should be the area where the mark is for the quest we've got.
Not bad.
And that's a wrap.
I won't let...
All right. No brakes? You owe me.
That's one. Roger. That's one. Roger.
Is fighting the only answer?
So this is a...
You're starting to look pretty good with that blade.
I do seem to possess an aptitude for sword fighting.
Got it. Demonic chaos! Dude! Fall! Not yet! Demon fist! That's one! Demonic chaos! All right! I did it! Demon fist! Healer! Wind! Keep the guards down. Demon fist! Demon fist! Ready? Got it. Demonic chaos! That's one! Got it. Demonic chaos!
Man, are we good or what?
Ah, yeah, skills was what I was going to be looking at, wasn't it? Yeah, so you have a limited amount of points, but you can assign, and you sort of unlock these the further you go on. Ah, that's going to help a lot. Those are the kind of things I'll equip straight away. TP combo support arts will consume 20% less TP for every combo over 4 hits. 40%. Right, there we go. Put that as well. So you increases max AC. So it seems Alvin had some equipped already. Ah, that'll help. Alright, I'll remove that and add stamina, because obviously he's the healer, kind of. He's the one I've mainly got doing the healing. So it would probably behoove me to make sure that he stays alive.
Finish them off. That's one.
This is the power of Maxwell.
I won't let
Alright, so that over there is the boss. So I'm going to take on these two enemies, and then I'm going to do a quick save.
You are such fools.
keep your guard up. Demon Fang! Okay. Igneous Crush!
Farewell. Let us move onward.
Yeah, the equipping of those, the TP and HP gain things seems to have moved things towards a point where I don't, at least currently, need to use items between battles, which I have sometimes had to do in the past. Alright, let's quick save it. I'm quite liking the feel of hard mode. Obviously, the 5 times experience is helping a lot with that. I'm going to have to start winding it down soon. I'm going to be looking for a convenient break. Oh. So if not after this this boss, it won't be too long after it.
Those must be the monsters we're supposed to get rid of.
Indeed. They certainly don't look like the normal fauna for this area.
All right, let's get the job done.
So let's go after the crabmen first. I'm going to try jumping over. Just like that.
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks. You okay?
I can't complain. No better training than an actual battle.
You got that right. Let's head back to Alati Sea Haven and make a report.
Right, so who should I equip this with? Might as well. And I'll switch back to Mila as my default. I'm going to be skipping most of these encounters, but I'm having enough fun that I just want to fight random enemies. And of course make myself more powerful so I can unlock better moves to make the battle system even better. Especially early on in Tales games, I tend to not enjoy the battles as much. But yeah, that I'm having this much fun early on is a good sign, I feel. Right. So yeah, is there anything over there that we could get? No, it won't be anything of much value, but hey. I get the feeling I don't know what's going on with the auto guard thing. I'm wondering if it might be something in the options menu, in which case I'll give it a look at the second I get out of this battle, just to see if it's something I can turn off. Because I don't remember it being a thing before. At least if it was a thing, I never noticed. But then again, as I said, pretty unobservant.
This is the power of Maxwell.
I won't let anyone...
No, not on there. Wonder what it could be then. Not seeing anything over here. No material. Oh, there's a bag there of materials of some kind. And another treasure chest. Anything over there? Just another enemy. We'll fight this one and then walk out of the area. Nah, actually, no, I'll go for the other one over there. Nah, I'll go for the one after it. Because, as I said, I probably should be winding down now.
This one is mine.
Okay. Aerial fire!
This is the power of Maxwell.
Those monsters won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore.
Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
And that's how it's done. More where that came from, too. Lots of people with problems out there. And gall to make them go away.
You're a real pro at this, Alvin. Hey! No fever. How are you feeling?
I don't seem to have any strength.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
Ever?
Through Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
What's she talking about?
I guess the spirits gave her all the energy she needed. Well, now you're gonna have to nourish yourself the old-fashioned way.
I see. So this is what you call hunger. Fascinating.
So, should we rest at the inn? Now that you mention it, I could use some grub myself.
Yeah, one of the other things I can invest in is a food shop. Although I don't know what it's actually called. Right, so I want to buy... There we go. Alvin's weapon. And then... Because the food... Where is it? Let's just look on the map. Is it not here? Or is it inside the inn, maybe? What's the shop to the right over here? Alright, item shop.
That was quite a sigh.
So seriously, you guys are spying for Azul, right?
What? Of course not.
I've never heard of the Military Powers Act being used against anyone other than Azul spies.
You're thinking too much into this.
Why are you so concerned about this? Unless you're spying for Rashugol.
No. I was just thinking that if you were spying for Azul, maybe you could use your connections to score me some high-paying intelligence work.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I assure you I will pay your fee. You just have to wait a little bit longer.
Fair enough. But even with your special friend discount, the interest is piling up.
Welcome.
3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
My stomach, it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures. Good morning, Alvin. Sorry you had to carry me up there.
Don't worry about it. Just part of the job.
Oh?
So now what are you gonna do?
Well,
Good morning.
good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Kara.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to re-summon the Four.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Kara?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Nia Kara. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Mila, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if nothing else, you know how to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Mila?
Hmm?
Thanks.
Here we are, here's the food vendor. So let's expand this with materials. I'll just put everything I've got into it. I'll save the last ones for the armor shop, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so basically you can use food for bonuses. to like experience your attack and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to keep track of how much money I'm spending here. Let's just buy that much for now. Right, physical defense and attack by 20%. Alright, I'll do that one. Okay, so, is there anything else I need before I leave the Sea Haven? There is the armor shop here, right, okay. I'll just see if I can buy any armor with what I've got left. I don't really seem to need it at the moment, but I might before I get to like somewhere else I can buy new stuff. Oh, it seems I can't equip anything to Alvin yet. Strange. And it seems that I can only actually give anything to Jude that's of any value. Oh, I can, but in different categories? Oh, well, some of these aren't ready yet. Wait, where was Alvin? I don't know. I can't remember whether he was in the inn or whether he's moved out here. It's not him. Oh, come on, where are you? Oh, there he is.
Ready to hit the road?
Mila, you said it's north of here?
How far?
Less than half a day's flight time, if we could fly using Sylph's power.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wings are, you know, non-existent. I hope we can find a place to rest along the way.
The map showed a village in that direction, so we should be okay.
Either way, we can't just stay here. We must press forward.
I know, I know. Is Milo really that Maxwell? She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Mila had the 4 great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person, but there was no mistaking who they were.
That's a mighty exclusive club. Can't imagine they hang out with a lot of mortal girls.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna just try and hurry to the village, which I think's a couple of areas over, to the east. And after the cutscene we get when we get there, that'll be it.
Gotta straighten my scarf.
You sure do love that thing.
Don't you? It's one of Fismage's finest. Custom made for yours truly.
I don't know much about brands, but it does look good on you.
You gotta be careful about what you wear, kid. It's how the world judges a man.
I'd rather think what's inside is what counts.
Yeah, and this is how what's inside gets projected to the outside.
You don't believe some people shape what's outside in order to conceal the ugliness within?
Well, if you can't see through a false front, isn't that your problem?
So you blame the victims for being deceived?
If that's really what you believe, Alvin, it tells me all I need to know about what's within.
Man, I sure slipped up this time, huh?
Walking sure is grueling.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
Did you just call the 4?
Bickering in-laws?
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Aujul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
Climbe. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create. Human arrogance can be so trying.
Mila, do you know what Riza Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
Isn't it a bit, well, too short?
I know, isn't that great?
And unrestricted.
I guess so. Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Well, well, well. We don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Nia Khera?
Nia Khera. Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
So yeah, let's leave it here. In any case, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Although I don't know how many I'll do, we'll just see. So yeah, see you next time.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freak can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one, but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent.
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant.